strong curves. That's what I'm going to show you. How to keep that hourglass figure, your waist looking small, and really targeting that lower belly area that so many of you struggle with. Good morning, YouTube. So I'm doing this new thing of not wearing any makeup. It's pretty difficult. I did a post on my Instagram recently, so if you want to check that out, here is my Instagram handle. I always preach to you girls that you are perfect the way you are, but I don't really believe that myself. So I've been a bit of a hypocrite. Normally I can't leave the house without my mascara, without my eyebrows done, without at least some powder to cover my insanely red cheeks and nose, because I have rosacea, always have. That's just me. Anyway, it's been a little minute since I've done a how-to video, and I know you guys really loved the how to target the underbutt, which you can watch here. So you guys told me you wanted an abs video, so I'm going to show you today a full abs workout. One thing I want to say to you girls is that I don't do any weighted ab exercises, and I also don't overtrain my obliques, which is your side waist. So don't mind my yoga mats on the floor. I've just done my morning yoga session. But yeah, I don't target my obliques. It's just going to make your waist look blockier and wider, which is what we're trying to avoid, really. But for us ladies, we really don't need to hammer the abs, and really I want this to be the lasting note before we get into this workout. You can do 1,000,000 crunches every single day, but that doesn't mean that you'll have defined toned tummy or six-pack abs. Really comes down to cleaning up your diet. I can't stress this enough. I say this in every video. It's really, really true. You guys, you need to clean up your diet. You need to focus on whole foods, drink plenty of water, ditch the processed carbs, ditch the junk food, alcohol, and the sugary drinks. You need to ditch all that if you want to lose body fat, and losing body fat's what's gonna give you that defined, toned abs. This is me first thing in the morning, by the way, as well. Maybe the lighting's not so good. I'll come over here. There we go. Lighting's better. You can see there that this is my morning abs. I've not eaten anything. I'm not flexing either. This is just how I am. And I go in the light, and I go facing the light, and I look like I have like no definition. But then if I just turn, hang on a minute. If I just turn into the side, you can actually see like way blockier abs, and I look like shredded. But you know, this is just because it's morning time and I haven't eaten anything yet, so I'm not bloated. Wait till I have my lunch and you'll see a completely different midsection. But basically, the exercises I'm gonna show you is what's gonna build those abs up. That's what's going to grow your muscles in that area so that you get a defined stomach with the lines. But you can't see that definition unless you actually lose body fat in that area. Does that make sense? And I want you to also know that you're born the way you are. Some people don't have very defined abdominal walls, and that's okay. Some people hold all of their fat on their belly, and that's okay too. That's just the way you're built. Just do your best to feel your best, to be healthy. No amount of exercise is gonna get rid of all of your body fat, nor should it, because we're meant to hold more body fat than men. It's healthy, it's normal, and so learn to start accepting those things about you. Before you even do crazy exercises, it's really important to know how to actually brace your core. And so I'm gonna show you something really interesting that's an old classic bodybuilding technique. It might look a bit weird and crazy. Practice it at home if you don't wanna do this at the gym, but I swear by this technique. All right, let's get into it. The stomach vacuum. This exercise is great for keeping your waist nice and tight. It works the inner core or your transverse abdominals. And all you want to do is get on all fours and then draw your belly button up towards your spine, pulling up into my rib cage. My diaphragm is coming up. It's a bit tricky to get used to, but once you've got it, you just want to hold it for 5 to 20 seconds each round. The plank. This is a modified version. I like to have my hips up a little bit higher. I find that it really helps me brace my core and not crunch into my lower back. So again, you're just bracing that core as if someone's punching you in the stomach and you're tensing as hard as you can. Foam roller pike. This is the beginner version. Please, if you haven't done this exercise before, take it really slow. All I'm doing here is like a plank, and I'm just rolling backwards and forwards on my forearms. This is the intermediate version. I'm staying still so my arms aren't moving, but I'm just bringing my knees in and out, and just make sure that you're really squeezing the core throughout. Here's the advanced option. Please don't do this if you've never done a pike before. I'm basically merging the previous two moves together, so rolling in and out and drawing my hips up as high as I can, knees to chest. Circuit number 1. Make sure that your spine is protected, so push it down into the mat, brace your core, and then lift your shoulders up off the floor for this crunch. You want to really squeeze those lower abdominals, so just imagine like someone's punching you in your stomach and you're tensing as hard as you can. These are toe touches. I love these. Same thing, we really want to be squeezing the core throughout. And finishing off this circuit with knee tucks. Bracing that core, keeping it really tight, belly to spine, and then with control, bring the legs out and bring the knees in towards the chest. Circuit number 2. This is a little bit more intense, guys. Again, protect your spine. Leg lifts here. These are killer. Make sure that you're bracing before you lift the legs up. Make sure that your spine is flat to the mat as well. Straight into a V-sit crunch. Just make sure that you aren't actually pushing off your hands. They're just there to keep you stable, keep that core tight. Next, you want to grab a foam roller, and we are just going to go from side to side. It's like a variation of the V-sit crunch. It's killer, you guys. And there you go. That's the end of the workout. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in another video.